When I was much younger, I used to feel super embarrassed and become totally unproductive after every mistake, especially if it relates to my ethics and general character as a person, because I very much value good character and conduct. Knowing better now, I have learned to have mercy on myself too, as I have on others, as these mistakes are inevitable in life. Because as we evolve, we get into new situations almost every time. And for us to master an art, we would most likely have to fail at it several times before we finally get it. Many people are stuck on their mistakes and continue to repeat the same type of mistake because they're stuck there thinking the society already labeled them to be a certain way. Okay, they already think I'm a thief. What difference does it make now? Whatever is being stolen in this house, they automatically think I'm the one that took it away. So what's the point? Even when they get to the point of, okay, I'm done, let me try something new, and I'm not stealing anymore. The first few times that they ain't the ones that did the stealing, someone else did it, or something just got lost, nothing got stolen actually, people still point the finger at them. And that is such a discouraging factor that people just choose to remain that way. After trying for the first 2-3 times, they'll give up. They'll say, okay, whatever I do in this house or in this place, you guys still think the same of me, so what's even the point of changing? You know, that is not it, my dear. For the first couple of times that you do the right thing, being that you're already known to do the wrong thing, do not blame these people for judging you. Ideally, they are not supposed to judge you, but you know, many people aren't really ideal because they also have to improve themselves, and many people aren't even working on themselves. They don't even know their flaws. So you have to give it much more time. If after a year of proving to them that you haven't even stolen anything all this time, they themselves, their thinking will begin to shift. Even if they've not caught anybody to replace you, the fact that they can't prove it anymore that you are the one, their mind will begin to shift, even if they are showing you something else, until they get to the point that they are very much satisfied with evidence and everything that you aren't the one anymore. So you need to give it time. Do not just dwell on something just because since you were given birth to, you are known to be a stubborn person, and now you just want to continue because they already think you're stubborn. No, everybody has times that they are known for something and they are no longer known for it. Some of these very great speakers in the world that you see are known to be very, very dull when they were small, and in fact, because they used that as an opportunity, they excelled more than even the people that were known to be intelligent when they grow up. Now take Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey used to stutter when he was small, and now he's on TV and giving you all these talks. Take Les Brown. Go and read about Les Brown. He was so, oh my God. You need to use all this as an opportunity for you to become even greater than what people ever thought you would be. Take these great athletes. Some of them used to be obese, and today they are the six-pack models that we know. They take whatever is meant for their harm and turn it into something of advantage. So I want to encourage you now that even if you're known for something bad, you can as well flip it to become the most excellent of persons. But ideally, of course, is it should be known for goodness since the beginning of time, and that also has a very great advantage to your life. One of the sets of people that will be under the al-arsh of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when there will be no other shelter except it are those people, a boy or a girl that have grown up a child that have grown up in the worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, people that have lived a very decent life up to that moment. You know how a child, since when this child was small, he's known to be a good child. He grew up into his teens, he's a good person. He grew up into his early 20s, late 20s, he's a good person, up to his 30s, up to the time he died. Like, he's just such a good person. He grew up the best person he could be. This is excellent, mashallah. If you're in this category, don't joke with it. There is something in for you, because you'll be thinking, oh, what's the point now? People that have been bad, I can as well just test something and I'll come back to my goodness. God help you not to die in that state. So don't even admire them, because there is something. Even in the people that excel, there is an excellent and there is good. So you don't want to remain in good, you want to be in excellent. Even amongst the people that will enter Jannah, there is Ashabul Yamin and there is the Muqarrabun. The Muqarrabun are the VIPs. Though the Ashabul Yamins will be in Jannah, they can come close to the Muqarrabun. So just think before you act. Think very well of this life. You know what matters? What matters is we stay true to what it is. When we are wrong, we accept it and immediately undo it and make sure we monitor ourselves not to repeat it. If we unfortunately and inevitably repeat it, then we try not to, harder and smarter until we are able to get it. Because none of us are even perfect. At some point, everybody fails at something. Think of the people that you look up to so much. I can come here and tell you, my mom is the best person in the world, and I'm not joking, I'm not lying. Like, my mom and my dad are the most great people I ever known to be of the best character. Especially my mom, I've lived with her like 247. I talk to her every time. You know how women can talk. I am her only child. Like, we talk. I know her mind. She's got the purest of mind. Does that mean she doesn't do anything I don't like, or she doesn't do anything Allah doesn't like? No, she of course falters. She falters. So that is it. It applies to everyone. The fact that you falter one time or twice doesn't give you the license to now continue to do anyhow with your life. No. The moment you begin to live like this, good characters are easier to develop in you, because you're less scared of failure and the judgment of others. Because now, as they say, knowledge is power, is true. Now you know that, oh, okay, I might try this, I might try to be nice, but okay, I have a natural tendency not to be a nice person. I've tried, I'm not that nice. I've been nice to only like 2 people since the year starts, but according to my own blueprint in my life, I've tried. It doesn't matter if anybody thinks I'm a bad person or not. I'm going to try until I become nice. Alright, let me give you the simple example. I love easy. Let's do this easy. If your reflex to people's request of help from you is always a no, and alhamdulillah, you have come to the realization that it isn't always a good thing, as we need to help one another. Sometimes, besides, you might be in that situation next time and would love to be helped. It doesn't matter if you chase away the next person after this thought. It is a gradual process. The fact of your acknowledgement of your wrong alone is indeed a huge achievement. Now, you need to strategize on how to make sure you help at least one person in a year, depending on your personal capacity. If you keep this thought with a good intention and deliberate efforts to achieve it, even if you fail the first few years, you will eventually get it right some years to come by the grace of Allah. So just keep trying, See how much I love you. that I couldn't even wait to introduce myself before pouring out everything I know you need to know. All right. As always, I am your lovely Ashwal Alwal. Mm-hmm. In this channel, we produce content on personal development and Islamic education in the forms of Islamic lifestyle, Quran lesson, Tajweed lesson, and Quran recitation. And all this will resume fully, inshallah, after Ramadan. But for now, we are in Ramadan and we have picked up a series called Good Character. We're just trying to see how we can make ourselves better by developing very good characters. And the first part of this series have been Weeding the Grass, that is doing away with our bad characters so that we would give room to a fresh start, a good start to how we can develop our good characters. And this is what we are right now. In this episode is one of the 3 ways we can actually plant. That is, we can actually develop and begin to spring forth the good character and make sure we get the best out of ourselves, because there is no limit to ourselves except ourselves. If you put your mind to it, you put the work, you would achieve it. Some of the worst people on earth, before they leave this earth, become the best persons ever. How did they do it? It's just effort and the willpower to do it. So do make sure you subscribe to this channel so that you would be part of our little family. Turn on the all notification button so as to be notified each time I release a new video, and inshallah it will be tomorrow ideally. It is a daily episode of this series, so if you don't see me tomorrow, it's something inevitably getting my way that I couldn't release the video tomorrow, but you would definitely see me a day after it, inshallah. Share this video. Yes, we are in the month of Ramadan and it is a month of improvement. Share it with people so that when they become better, you would get a share of reward from Allah for them being better people for themselves. And like this video, please. By liking is a way that YouTube would show it to more people. And comment down below. Please comment. I want to know whom I am getting this message across to. I want to hear your opinions. If I'm doing well, I'm not doing well, what other ways do you suggest to we go with, and all that. And besides, just show me some love, just comment, interact with me, and I will love it so much. Jazakumullahu khairan. I'll see you tomorrow. Iftar Mubarak. Peace.